I would describe Bed-Stuy Art House as a meeting place for artists to come together and create and present their art. It's a place that people know they could go to always get fed emotionally, culturally, and artistically. My name is Sean Nebelit, and I'm the owner of Bed-Stuy Art House.
I would say Bed-Stuy Art House definitely risen the interest of people in the neighborhood. People just want to stop by and see what's happening. They see these packed out shows, they just want to see what's all the fuss about.
Coming to Bed-Stuy Art House as an artist, it allows me to express myself. It allows me to get my art further through people who aren't even from the community, who just come to the Bed-Stuy Art House to come check it out, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the people and the music. My name is Andre Green. I'm an artist, producer, curator, clothing designer. I'm from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. I grew up in Bed-Stuy my whole life, say about 20-something years. And we never had anything like this growing up in the community. And to have this in the community is very positive, it's great. It brings people together. And since it's been here, it's something, like I said, for the youth to get into, for if you don't have a niche and you're trying to find your way, it keeps you out of the streets.
We tend to attract people who are doing things, right? I've been using the term independent go-getters. There are so many talented and creative people in Brooklyn and in Bed-Stuy who know how to take something from here and put it out here.
It's Flu Man here. I'm one of the founding members of Magazine Kicks. So at the Art House right now, we premiered an event called Kicks and Kush. And we did an event where you come together, vibe out, you can buy dead stock sneakers, buy THC-related products, listen to music, drinks, all that good stuff.
The reason why I'm here today is that I'm throwing my first art bazaar outside of Memphis, Tennessee. I wanted to just kind of bring it to New York, introduce it, link up with some other creatives, and just kind of expand a little bit.
I'm Dr. Daniela Fifi. I'm a cultural researcher and community liaison at the Brooklyn Arts Council. Here you would find our Sonic Clinic, which looks at the ways that music and sound merge with ideas of wellness.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Carlos. I'm a yoga instructor here at Bed-Stuy Art House, teaching every Tuesday at 7 p.m. alongside my friend Morgan, so come move with me. I teach a strong vinyasa flow in my yoga classes that requires a lot of deep breathing and intentional movement. So you definitely come in, you work up a sweat, you feel your body, you're very present with your breath, and you leave feeling satisfied.
They're a very important part of Bed-Stuy Art House to me, you know what I mean? Because it's sort of like meditation, like they're the meditation of the space, or they're sort of like the calm of the space that happens on a weekly basis. Space is key, right? Because every artist in every discipline that I meet, they all talk about not having space, or they're like held out of the space by the gatekeepers, you know what I mean?
My name is Tremaine. I'm a director here at Bed-Stuy Art House. I'm also the theater projects coordinator. I think one of the main challenges in mainstream theater is having roles for people of color and having a space where the stories relate to the audience. So the audience we're really focused on is young people of color, black and brown folk.
It's like every single industry they talk about, just not having a lot of black representation in their industry, or people just not getting their voice or understanding it unless they modify it for acceptance.
There's like a hierarchy with theater sometimes, and a lot of black people miss out on theater because they can't afford it. So we have to bring that art to the forefront.
I haven't done a fraction of, what I really could do in the space with theater. I feel like we saw just little signs of what it can be, and how great it can be.
It feels good to be a part of a space where the people that run the space are black, and the art that comes out of this space is also black. I feel like that's a rarity for newer artists to get, and the fact that Sean's so open. You could just send out a form online, and he'll talk to you about whether your piece could be produced here. Like it just feels more inviting and more accessible than any other space.
You really find a lot of people that come to Bed-Stuy Art House who just need space. They believe in themselves, they know they have a voice, and they put some money into it, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's very important. We do charge people to use the space. It's nothing crazy, but that's an important element because I think that artists have to invest in themselves versus like waiting for someone to always pay for their space.
This space, man, they make it so easy. They make it so easy to rent the space. They provide everything for me. You know, to show up, pop up, do my event.
And he's open to the visions that people are trying to create here. And I think that's super important when you have the owner of the space trying to work with you to bring your vision to life. And then beyond that, the prices are reasonable. He's not trying to kill the community, like he's really trying to work with the people.
This space is amazing because it's given a lot of artists a chance to display their work within this community.
You know what I'm saying? We don't always have to go to the other side of town to perform at an open mic or have an event at a pop-up shop. We can do it right here in the community, which we never had anything like this, especially for artists and creatives.
Like, I'm around people that also want to do what I do and like have the same beliefs, and it's cathartic, I would say.
They bring their friends in, their friends watch their art, then they want to do pieces there, and it just sort of keeps generating like young people who want to create their own art and are just looking for a space. The space is being used for everything. I mean, we have visual artists, painters, we have open mics, it's all types of musicians.
I've seen comedians, I've seen rappers, I've seen reggae artists, I've seen dancers, I've seen poets, I've seen DJs.
He draws that type of, those types of creatives into his space, and this is why we are backing him.
It's a community of open people. We all respect each other's limits and respect how the different ideas that we have, but we also push each other at the same time. And I think that's beautiful.
The Bed-Stuy Art House is a community in and of itself. It's a young organization, and yet still he's had all of this success.
I love it. Since it's been here, it's been a lot of positive things in the community. I appreciate that it's all Black owned, and we're able to do things for the community and artists like myself.
It's amazing what you can do with 4 walls, you know? All the different ways that this space has been transformed, all the different people that's been able to come through the space in just a year. It's just, there's something profound in the fact that you can transform 4 walls into something totally different every time.
But yeah, I just feel very inspired every time I come here. It just feels good to see other Black folk just create work, create art. It just feels good.
Come to Bed-Stuy Art House and be great.